Welcome back to the channel, Manchester United fans. People, me there again at the place ready for me one more video for you. Yo, listen. I don't know what is going on with Manchester United. At the moment, we can't seem to be consistent with football. What is happening? I don't get it. Brighton come and beat us again at Old Trafford. What are we doing? What are we thinking? Brighton has had more success at Old Trafford than Manchester United right now in recent times. Danny Welbeck must be loving playing for Brighton right now. Them lose Graham Potter and the man them still are playing football. Manchester United have gone through a cycle of coaches. I think what, 6 now on the spin or 7? And we still have not found our footing. We are kick the football, but we now win the game them and we now be consistent or we be consistent. This week we're happy. Next week we face long. We just can't seem to be consistent. And look how we play against Arsenal, knock them out at the cup match. And look how we play against Liverpool. We pick up a draw. And then we go and play Wolves, Newcastle, and we just look sloppy. Bournemouth, trashy. Then you look on Southampton. Southampton, they're at the bottom of the table. And Southampton nearly embarrassed us. Somebody tell me what is happening with this Manchester United team. Yes, we change personnel. We change coach. We buy a couple players, but the players them still look sloppy. Mazuari need to get called out. Mazuari has been inconsistent. You see the match? Eh? You see the match I lose Brighton? 2 times the man him get through on the left side when Mazuari occupy. The high backline where we play just keep giving opponents the opportunity to play the ball over the top and beat with pace. Mazuari struggle for pace. And we see that in a couple games now. Inconsistent. He has been one of our better players, but still he has been inconsistent. Yes, the system that Ruben Amorim is deploying seems to be getting the better of these players. These players are struggling right now to play the system where Ruben Amorim wants them to play. Want them to play. But right now, the man them don't tell you. And himself don't tell you. Himself not change it. It doesn't matter. Ruben Amorim right now is firmly going to the hills with a 3-4-3 formation, whether we like it or not. So right now, I don't know where that leaves us. I don't know where that leaves us. And I want to say, Ruben Amorim, you need to make up your mind, fam. You already see the thumbnail. Ruben Amorim need to make up your mind already about how we're performing. Yeah? And you need to also make up your mind about why I'm doing Marcus Rashford. Because right now the squad is thin. So if I say I leave out a player because of some disciplinary issues, at the moment it now look like it'll work out. Amad Diallo have only saving grace. And how much longer we are going to depend on Amad Diallo to bring us through the rough patches? It's just one player. And I did warn about this in my previous video, that we have to be careful not to make Manchester United a one-man band. And you see it. If I can Bruno Fernandes a score, Ahmad. And if Ahmad not score, we're not getting a goal. We have 3 central defenders. And apart from Delete, I think who got a goal the other day, and Martinez as well, who got a goal, they have just not been, giving us the goals that we need. But right now, we can't even look on them man there. Done. Because defensively, they have been atrocious. So right now, it's best for them to focus on the defensive aspect of things rather than going forward and giving us goal contribution. And based on what we see with Harry Maguire, we probably don't want them go forward neither. Because Maguire is right in front of the goal and kick the ball over the top. But right now, it is just not looking good for Manchester United and Ruben Amorim. So what does that look like for Marcus Rashford? What does that look like for Ruben Amorim going forward? All right. Let us take a look at what that looks like. Look on your screen now. Look on your screen now. So after the match against Southampton, right? This is what Ruben Amorim had said when he was asked. He said, "We are getting a new coach that is losing more than the last coach. I have full knowledge of that. I am not going to change no matter what. I know we can succeed, but we need to survive this moment because I'm not naive and I know that we need to survive now. People, what is Ruben Amorim saying right here? Ruben Amorim is saying, yo, listen, I am not going out like everything hag and them other coaches. When as soon as them start suffer through a spell or through a period, them change formation. That's what everything hag did. Everything hag was a brilliant coach at Ajax. And he came to a Manchester United team with the idea and the philosophy that he's going to revolutionize the team, only to have gone back on his word, on his formation and everything, his structure. And that, I believe, cost him dearly, along with the Sancho issue that was making waves. Now we have Ruben Amorim and Marcus Rashford issue making waves. And as you all know, Marcus Rashford has still not played yet under Ruben Amorim after they had the falling out before the Manchester City game, in which we won 2-1. So, what do you make of that? Is it deja vu? Lightning striking twice the same place? Perhaps, or perhaps not. I don't know. But right now, that is what Ruben Amorim is saying. And he seemed to be going hard with his decision not to change his mind and his philosophy and his formation. No, look on the screen. Because this is what he also said. He said, we are the worst team maybe in the history of Manchester United. I'm not going to change how I see the game. I'm clear on that. The players are going to suffer. The fans are going to suffer. I am sorry, he added. People, the Manchester United fans, including myself, when you hear that, it just tells us that we're in for a long ride of suffering. The Iraqi won't do anything about this, There's an argument that Ruben Amorim could be sacked. But I don't think they will sack him. I think what they will do is they will give him the season to prove himself, to rescue this mission, to get Manchester United back into, I would want to say right now, the top 10. Because we're lingering in 13th and in the bottom half of the table, very close to relegation zone. And that is not benefiting any of us right now. So I'm saying Ruben Amorim has until the end of the season to prove his worthiness as a young, promising coach. Mind you, young Fergie had suffered the same fate before he had gone on to become the legend that he is right now. Coincidentally, Fergie had gone on to have lost, I believe, 10 or 11 of these games before ultimately going on to win those 20 league trophies that everybody talk about. I must say though that this era and that era is two different eras. Coaches have developed tremendously. Defenders have also improved tremendously. Same can't be said for Manchester United right now. But it's a different time, a different era. Fergie also got the opportunity, despite the poor run of performances, Fergie got the opportunity to build his legacy. We're not seeing coaches getting that time right now. Sean Dyche lost his job the other day. Right? And see David Moyes back at Everton. Graham Potter back at West Ham United. So things shake up real fast in the Premier League. No coach is getting the time that they truly deserve to build a formidable squad. Pep Guardiola perhaps is the exception because he has done such great things with Manchester City, having got 4 back-to-back titles. And so him alone gets some leeway. But right now, it's not looking good for Manchester United and Ruben Amorim. So, thus far, look on your screen again. Because thus far, Manchester United, okay, EPL games, they have played 22 games. They have scored 27 times, or 27 goals, I should say. And they have conceded 32. They have won 7 and they have lost 10 games. Okay? Manchester United have picked up 11 league points from a possible 33. That within itself is not a good stats to look at, my people. So, the suffering will continue, like Ruben Amorim says. Him not make no joke about that. And right now, if we never had the time, go ahead and make a train squad between, to take on a team in the summer where it could have imparted this 3-4-3 formation a lot sooner. Maybe if Manchester United hierarchy had, then we probably wouldn't see this decline right now that we're seeing. But that never happened. Everything had got the extension. In come Ruben Amorim in November, trying to rescue a mission that at the moment is looking impossible because of the congestion of fixtures and the lack of training and adaptation to the 3-4-3 formation. Right? So, by this time, last season, Manchester United had finished in 8th position. This season, so far, currently, Manchester United are in 13th place. They have a -5 goal difference. Aston Villa are in 8th position on 36 points. We are on 26. That is a 10-point gap. Do you believe, Manchester United fans, that will be able to bridge that 10 gap goal difference come, that 10 points gap rather, come the end of the season? You all believe that we can move from 13 into 8 and rescue this mission? It would be an equal performance to what everything I had done. It would certainly not be an improvement. And so that's what it's looking like now. It's looking now like it's a rescue mission as opposed to a qualification charge into the Champions League. I tell you, we are nowhere near competing for the league title. No time soon. I said before, it's going to take us at least 2 or 3 seasons before we can say to ourselves that, hey, listen, we're ready to compete for a league title. Have it. Huh? People, don't some say. Not more say. Thank you for watching the video. I'm soon again in the next one. I'm out.